Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome live on stage the man himself. It's Double Johnson. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning in, and welcome to the live stream today. Today, we're going to be discussing what's been going on for quite a while and what I'd already had planned ages ago. Are footballers paid too much money? I'll start obviously first, and then we'll introduce the guests. One of the guests, David, who's in the live chat minute, he's currently having issues with his phone. His phone's literally about to die, so he's going to join the Skype call as soon as he gets back home from his bus journey. I don't know where he's going, but that's not to do with me. So he'll be on as soon as he can get on. It will be about a 30-minute stream or something. It won't be as long as normal. Are footballers paid too much money? I'm talking about wage-wise here. Yes, if you look at players like Manchester United, Rashford Dewar sent something, or he put something on Instagram, saying that the prices that United pay for one player on the wages practically amount to two of Real Madrid's players, which is quite astonishing. So you're looking at Rashford, 200k. That could get you about, who do I say? Marco Asensio and say someone else. Cabello or someone. 200 million, 200k a week, and he got me teeth in the wrong place. 200k a week for Rashford is quite a lot. And it's not just Manchester United who pay a lot of money for big players with wage rise. You got Sanchez, who's about 400k. The Hair, who wants a 500k one, although, to be honest, with what he does, he probably deserves it. Rashford doesn't deserve 200k, in my opinion, but it's not just Manchester United. It's other clubs that I'm talking about. There's clubs who have wage bills that are too high, and, if you look at like Liverpool, some of their wages have been quite high. Barcelona, wages are high. It seems to be all the big clubs who have a lot of money always have high wages. João Felix, 113 million. He's getting paid a lot, and he's only 19. And I know I've mentioned him loads of times, but his name will not go out of my head with that after that transfer. 7-year contract, and you're looking about 100, 200k a week, probably might even be more than that. I just think player wages are too high, in my opinion. Don, thanks so much for joining the stream. Would you not class this stream as the same as the one the other day? It's not exactly the same, but it does relate to it. If you know what I mean. It does relate to it, because it is relating to the modern day football, modern day money ruining football and stuff, which I did. Akeem obviously was not on that stream, and of course we will link to that as well on the stream. So we're going to link both streams practically together. Fergie United, thanks so much for joining the stream, and RB Combs, thanks so much for joining the stream. Please do leave a like if you haven't already done so. We'll only be live for about 30 minutes or so. We'll wait for David to come back on as well at the same time. Given Rashford 200k is a disgrace. Yeah, I know, player wages are too high. That's what we're mainly talking about. Player wages. Are footballers paid too much money? Messi, Ronaldo, and all them. I know they scored loads and loads of goals for their clubs, but some of the money they get is quite high. And we're joined by a guest today. Well, we'll be joined by David Hoyle soon when he comes. We've got a normal introduction for them. And the gentleman from Cambridge and from the channel with the weekly, which is in the live chat, it's Ciaran Coyle.
good to hear that music again. It's so good to hear it again. But yeah, thanks for having me back on, Darryl. I really appreciate it. Yeah, looking forward to it. Looking forward to this little chat.
Yeah, it should be interesting. So, do you think footballers get paid too much money?
Well, straight in there. Well, no, I think
Yeah.
obviously it's a really difficult question just to give a straight answer to because I think in some cases, yes, you can definitely see with I mean, for example, someone like Alexis Sanchez. Now, for me, I think 500 grand a week should only be reserved for those players at the top of their game. You know, the very, very top of their game. And the one thing I would say about wages is a lot of it does come down to their commercial value because the club wouldn't pay Alexis Sanchez 500 grand a week if he wasn't going to recoup a similar amount of money back to the club with advertisers and you know the kind of image and things like that, and shirt sales and that sort of thing. And so obviously they thought that Alexis Sanchez was gonna do that. He was gonna bring loads of shirt sales and he did it the first bit. And I think actually price tags these days, as I said, are mostly to do with kind of their commercial value and what the club can get out of them. And obviously there are some times where big clubs kind of are forced into paying those wages because the player, the player and the club that they want to buy them from say, well, we're going to play hard to get, and they say, if you want him, you're going to have to pay 300 grand a week, 400 grand a week, whatever. And that sort of thing happens, and that's the sort of modern day football we have. And we have seen an inflation over the last kind of 10, 15 years in modern football. But I think in some cases, I think it's justified. I would say Cristiano Ronaldo's wages these days. The commercial value of Cristiano Ronaldo is absolutely amazing. I mean, he'd be able to bring in millions of pounds to your club every year. So I think his wages I think are probably right, but the wages of people like Alexis Sanchez and Marcus Rashford, of course, as well, is another big one. Is he realistically worth 200 grand a week or whatever he's getting paid? I'm not too sure. I'm really not too sure, but that's the thing nowadays. I think the players have a lot more power than they used to, and that might be a contributing factor.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Totally agree. I'll come to your point in a minute. Just to let you know, I put a disclaimer in the live chat. I've got this lamp here, which you can see is pretty bright, is currently putting more light onto this stream. Because I've had people saying streams need more light with the camera and stuff. Reason I'm wearing my sunglasses, because if I wear my normal glasses, it's going to blind me. Literally, I'm as blind as a flaming bat. Literally, my eyesight's awful, and that can easily blind me. That's why I'm wearing this. So I don't normally have a lamp on, so that's why I'm wearing this. It's literally facing me. So, and I am going on holiday like towards the end of August. That's like not really relevant, but that's just answering Nabi Com's question there. But yeah, that is mainly I've put a disclaimer in there. So just want to let you know that. And so yeah, we're doing 1 free like so far. It's not too bad. It's a good start. Yeah, Alexis Sanchez. I mean, Alexis Sanchez asks for way too much money. Ronaldo, I think, even though him and Messi might be the best players in the world, according to a lot of people, he's voted as the best players in the world. I still think their wages are a bit high. Because 1 million a week is quite a lot, considering people in non-league. People in non-league can live with getting about 100 quid a week. Around that, they can live. That can get them. That can get their shopping. They can get the food, and that can get them all what they want. But But the thing with players like that is, there's people who actually get paid money like that, and they just think that's not enough. So it's questionable. Like Ronaldo gets about 1 million a week. What does he do with it? apart from buy a £1 million bloody car, which he just took for spun round Lisbon the other day. But I mean, what do players actually do with the money that they get given? It's questionable, because you also have players who just play for the money. Sanchez is one of them. But he's lucky he's getting more than 100k. With the way he plays, he's about 70k. Literally totally undeserving that. But on your point, I absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. I mean, it is a tough question to come up with a straight answer. I do agree with that. And I think Sanchez, Rashford, Lukaku even gets paid quite a lot. De Gea, though he probably deserves the 500k, he's getting, even though he actually keeps declining the contract, which is worrying. And wait a second. So I just had something coming up there. David's just joined us. I'll get to him in a second. What was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say now. Let me just listen back to the stream, see what I was actually saying at first. That's what I was going to say. Speaking of contract, Robert Lewandowski's renewed his contract at FC Bayern. Again, I mean, he scores over 30 goals in a season for Bayern, but at the same time, he gets paid quite a lot. And, in my opinion, the wages link to the money ruining football. Next question I'm going to ask is probably only with 2 questions, but in the last stream I did was is modern football being ruined by money? Is the stream I was doing last time. Do you think it's ruined? Do you think that money's ruining football?
Well, I mean, I don't feel like it's fully ruining football. I think that would be a bit too far. I think it is having a slightly detrimental effect on football. But again, it's all about perspectives. I mean, you could argue that it's just having a bad effect on football, and now we're getting players that definitely are not worth it, going for ridiculous wages and ridiculous prices, and the market inflation, everything like that. But then maybe some would argue that maybe it's good that more money is going into football and it's becoming more lucrative, and it's all about perspectives, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that, obviously it does bring into play financial fair play in clubs like Man City and PSG, who have these sort of really, really rich owners and are able to go from kind of mid-table Premier League sides to winning the Premier League, being the second team in history to retain the Premier League and spend over £1 billion, and that is the way of modern football, and that's what the money has brought. It's brought that sort of culture, and obviously not every club's going to find that, but it does
Middlesbrough, for starters.
The way forward is going to be, having rich owners. We saw Newcastle as well, potentially bringing in new owners, and if they were to bring in kind of more kind of Saudi owners, billionaire owners, you never know where Newcastle could be in 3 or 4 years' time. They could be challenging for the Premier League. So yeah, I think it's a change which, as I said, it's all about perspectives, whether you think it's ruining football or not. I think it's only going to become more and more influential, and it's only going to get worse, probably.
Fair point, yeah. Yeah, same thing with the clubs like Newcastle and stuff, and it's not just Newcastle, it's Wolves as well. Wolves signed quite a lot of players this season, and look what they've done. They've finished 7th. United signed no one, still finish in the top 6, and you don't even finish in Champions League spots. You got City, who won the league for the 2nd time. They spent about 100-odd million, though. And, City could also still be facing that UEFA Champions League ban. I think I remember. financial fair play. And I know AC Milan have been banned from the Europa League, I think, because of it. Going to have a look at some of the comments here. Welcome those who tuned in. I'm going to try and get to your comments quickly. Who's coming here? Right. Granville, YT, High Dazzles. To be honest, footballers shouldn't be paid. It's not a real job. Ooh. I'm not sure how to answer that one.
That's a very interesting one.
Very interesting. You can say it's not a real job. But you have to think that loads of people train to do it, and you got youngsters like for Borough, Hackney. If you're both on the live chat, Hackney is in the academy, and he's literally just joined the senior team on, I think, a 2-year. Is it a 2-year? I don't know what contract it is, but I think he's getting paid something like just over 2,000 or something like that. But you can get players who get money and they're actually young. Where if you look at players who are really really old, Jagielka's getting old, I know that for a fact. Let me think. Fernandinho is 34. I got the favourite. I remember him saying that on Thursday stream. Fernandinho's getting very old, just getting paid quite a lot. I think once you get older, I think the payments may start to go down a bit unless you're putting in a great performance. Because age can actually affect people. Couple of stuff here. So, Fergie United, unless you're Messi or Ronaldo quality every week, Sanchez should not be getting paid what he is. Totally agree with that. Granville, each player gets a set wage and bonuses come from scoring goals. Yes, that is true. Evan Coleman, thanks so much for joining the stream. Hopefully your show went well, so I couldn't come to see it. Thanks for joining the stream. Cool glasses, yeah. Granville's just I don't know why he's just compared me with Mike Loudon. I'll admit Mike Loudon's a better YouTuber than I am. Fergie United, don't think any of the City players are receiving more than 200k a week. There's rumours that Ciaran and Rodri earn 50k a week. That's true. Highly doubt that's true. But Glenn Matthews put, this world works in a supply and demand needs, so no, footballers aren't overpaid. That's interesting. As it's your opinion, you can agree and disagree on this. That's fine. Bastard Joe, thanks for joining the stream. Glenn Matthews put, YouTube is not even a real job either. But yeah, he will. It's not a real job unless you get paid for it. Well, like if you're Mark Goldbridge. It seems to be a real job for Mark Goldbridge because, he does get paid for it. Granville, to summarise, each player should have a standard wage of £20,000 a year. And then you can get bonuses from the FA each time you score and money deducted for fouling, etc. That's an interesting one. I highly doubt what that would happen. And to be quite honest with you, £20,000 a year. Now, £20,000 a year. That's the type of wage that someone who's working in a supermarket would get, probably. And I highly doubt that would happen. I mean, I think I agree with that. I think it would be a lot better with regards to the modern football stuff, and it would be better for players. I know Dan called in on the other stream, and he told me that what did he say now? He said that money can also ruin your career, which is a fair enough point. PewTube, thank you very much for joining the stream. Jordan Wilson, thanks for joining. Does us better than Mike. Well, I'll have to delete that message there because that's a bit harsh on Mike. Saying Mike has disease, he doesn't. Tell him what I put on Instagram. I'm going to try and find that post. Skyfreaks put, no, don't pay football players. Fair enough. Jordan Wilson's put, if you cut the wages to £25 a year, stadiums can then be built to standard. That's a fair point. Ferg United, I'll get to David in a second. I'm trying to get through all the comments here. Ferg United's put, a difference between Goldbridge and amateurs like me is that Goldbridge does at least 2 shows a day. He does have 2 different channels. There's 3 different channels or something like that. I don't know. He's got that's football. He's got his own Mark Goldbridge channel. He's got the United stand, 3. John Wilson, also, if you're being paid over 100k, then you ain't playing because you love it. It's because you love money. Sounds like Alexis Sanchez, totally. And Phil Jones. Any day. Messi no longer gets paid, neither does British Sombalunga he's on about. Jordan Wilson, if you are in football for the money and not the game, the fans will not appreciate you. Why do you think United fans disrespect Alexis Sanchez, mate? He's one of them. Daza gets paid more than any football player. I get absolutely nothing. I get 10 quid a week. That's what I get. Anyways, I'm going to get the intro music back again for our second guest, who has been waiting for ages. Thanks for being patient, mate. And we're joined by Mr. David Hoyle.
Just got back, I think it's like 5 minutes ago. I've been out quite a lot
Yeah.
today. I've been out since 10:30.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Jordan Wilson's put, tells us who you're voting for in the Conservative election. I can't vote. I'm not 18. You have to be 18 to vote. And I'm only 16.
If I had to have a vote,
I'd happily go for probably Labour.
But if I had to vote for someone, I'd go Boris Johnson.
Sky Freaks put, does anyone else have autism? Yes, I do. Wait, enough of the rudeness towards David, man. Someone just put David O'Malley votes for UKIP. Nah, get away. I'm not accepting that in the live chat.
Bloody UKIP, just get them off here, because I bloody hate people who vote for UKIP.
No, Skyflake, to be legally able to vote in the elections and stuff, you have to be 18.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
I could technically vote, but I don't think I will be voting, to be honest with you.
No.
So,
Probably wouldn't anyway. Ross Draws, what depends which team. Manchester United is a perfect example to make your point. Yeah. With regards to the football player wages. Glenn Matthews, Messi, best, richest, legendary, red cardless, nicest Scottish soccer player in all history. Can you turn up his volume a tad? No, the volume's turned up as the sound's turned up at its max minute. And Tevez earns almost 900k a week. Summer Canadian, thanks for joining the stream. Joach Hund has joined. I decided to pronounce it like that because I know what it means, what his name actually means. Yeah. David, nah. Enough of the political business, minute. Second. Football is private business and has millions invested into it. They obviously get more than people working for public companies. Totally agree with that, mate. David, whilst I try and find this thing that Westwood Driver sent before, it's as Ciaran said, it's not an easy question to actually give a straight answer. But in your opinion, do you think footballers get paid too much money with regards to wages?
Yes, I do. Because, I mean, if you look at the amounts of money players are getting with release clauses, wages, and also the bonuses they get for, like, winning certain competitions and all that, I think it's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, seriously, I don't think they should be paid as much money as that. I mean, I think a reasonable amount for a footballer would be like, I don't know, for a limit up to 100k, to be honest, so that the people watching it can think that the footballers, they're getting a decent amount, but they're not like going over the top.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ciaran, any thoughts on that?
Well, I mean, I do think that in some cases, or a lot of cases really nowadays, I mean, the money is ridiculous. You know, I mean, as I said, we seem to be using electric transfer a lot, so I'll go back to it. Electric transfer, you know, there's no way you deserve that sort of money. And
Yeah.
I also have to say, you know, you've got so much prize money from these competitions and things like that. And I think prize money for you know, in competitions is something which should remain, because obviously it does help out those smaller clubs. But I do think that in some cases, I have to agree with David that the money does get ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. I've literally just found what I was looking for. Also, Glenn Matthews put Mourinho. No, excuse me. Future just put hello. Okay, yeah. Glenn Matthews put Mourinho earns 15.25 million for managing United. Yeah, and getting sacked after 2.5 seasons. Yeah. That's classic Mourinho fire door, isn't it? Third season syndrome. But I found what I was looking for. Let's have a look here just quickly. I'm not sure what's going on in David's background. There. Right, so that's sorted. Been a decent stream, actually. We're currently getting towards the business end of it. This is what Rashford Rowett put on Instagram. Has somebody been for blocks on the stream? No. Not that I know of. This was a post that was sent. And what's Real Madrid and Manchester United wage comparison? So Sanchez gets 400k a week. At Real Madrid, 400k gets you Cruz and Ramos's wages, literally. Cruz and Ramos get 400k a week, like altogether. So that's about 200k a week for each one. Varane and Marcelo altogether 290k, where Pogba's 290k. Shaw 200k, Isco and Navas 200k, Martial 250k, Benzema and Carvajal 250k. So as you can tell, like one player for Manchester United equals two of Real Madrid's players with regards to the so much money a week. Ridiculous, really. Supply equals demand. It's a simple concept that money doesn't come from nowhere. It's we, the people who are paying these athletes. This is Glenn Matthews. Rashford's put yes, but no is called the bid. If players try to be like Messi and Ronaldo who get paid too much money, they are wrong, because Messi and CR7 set their standards on football's 600 goals. True. It's the goals that get you the big money. And that's it. Literally, I think we are getting towards the end of the stream. But let's go to David, see if he has any more thoughts on this debate. Also, at the same time, I know you said this I know you were on the stream last time. This sort of links to the money ruining modern football stuff. So just for the people who wasn't watching the last stream, do you think money ruins football, and anything else you want to say?
Well, I really think that money mean, it's completely ruined football altogether. I mean, throughout the years, we've been saying that the transfers, they've definitely gone up, and wages have gone up by like an extraordinary amount over the years. Like basically, Neymar's transfer to PSG, 200 million. We're having like 113 million transfers for a young player who's moving to another league, and also is really young as well. So it's sum it all up. Yes, I think money has completely ruined football for ages now.
Fair enough. I'm assuming that's all. I'm guessing that's all your last thoughts. Oh, his apologies. Like, you know. So we are going to end the stream now, mate. I've all really enjoyed the stream. It's actually nice to actually get people's opinions. I know we had people saying stuff and stuff, but I haven't done anything about that. So, not sure what's going on there. Just YouTube for you. United2, thanks very much for joining the stream, by the way, as well. But you're going to end there. Final points, Ciaran?
Well, yeah, I mean, I feel like, you know, the money in football, if whatever type of and that's the bottom line too, is that I don't see a stop to it, and I think we're just going to have to get used to the effects it has, and just embrace the potential good effects it can have, and then the negative effects it definitely has. We're just going to have to get used to a thing because I don't see it stopping.
Fair enough. Fair points. David, any final points you want to say?
Well, I completely agree on what Ciaran said completely on that last few points there. I completely agree. I mean, football is just absolutely ridiculous wage-wise now, and if we don't crack down on the amount players are earning these days, I think that the football, the sport that we all love, it's going to go completely downhill.
Yeah, fair point. What is he doing here? Thanks for looking after my channel, huh? Haven't been on your channel. Okay. Final punch come through. Joe. When it comes from sponsors, tickets, ticket sales, shirt sales, so I think players deserve every penny they get. Some players don't deserve, like Sanchez. They don't care about fans, just money. Lynn, put 2 points here. They should be paid as much as people are willing to pay them. Ronaldo's obviously making real. Away in Madrid, millions of dollars. So it only makes sense that I'll get me tongue in the right place. That he makes millions of dollars himself. People who say that athletes are paid too much have no idea how the world works. Fair enough. I guess it was just trying Nick Muller. Thank you very much for joining the stream, but unfortunately we are like literally about to end the stream, but thanks for tuning in. Rashford Rowers put we shouldn't care about whether they get overpaid, really, as far as they deliver. They deliver, but is 100% right to say if they're not delivering. I think there might have been a spell mistake there because I couldn't read from that. It's all right, human error, okay. Very professional. I always try and stay very professional, mate. Stay professional as I can. Stay professional. That's all I do. You have to be in this day and age, really, though. Listen, thank you very much for tuning in. Guys, thank you very much for coming on. And from us here on Does His Football Stunned, have a fantastic evening. And we'll see you later on. Goodbye.